Hello everyone, I am back and I wanted to do a very quick flip through of some of the journals that I have in my shop. Instead of doing one video for each, I wanted to do all three at once, and they're going to be a very quick flip through. I'm getting really bad, and I've said this before about not doing flip throughs of my journals, just putting them in my Etsy and selling them and then not actually recording them. So I thought I would show these three. I have all three listed in my Etsy. If you are interested, all the information on the sizes, the pages, and everything is in the shop in the listing. So this one, I have just tied this with some jute twine, and it has got a closure with this little button, and I just thought that was cute. This button is red, and it was perfect for this journal. Although the back has some green on it. I didn't like the green. So you see the red, you don't see the green. But I thought that was cute. And you could always take the button off. I just thought that added a little bit to the cover there. And so this cover has a flap that goes around the actual cover of the journal. So this is actually the cover of the journal here, which has a fabric pocket, and this is vintage fabric. There is some stationery in here to write on that I've added. I just like these colors. I thought the blues and the reds were really pretty. There's a lot of vintage items in here. In this little flap here, we've got a pocket. There is a one of my vintage wallpaper tags, and they are all sewn. And I just let that hang at the top so you get a little bit of color there. That's what you're seeing there. There's a lot of these little mason jars throughout for journaling. And then I added some cards. I love this card. I thought this was beautiful with the colors. I tried to stick with the blue and the reds. This is a Old Maid card. I've never played Old Maid. Everybody thought I was crazy. But yeah, I thought he was adorable, and he had to go into this journal. And I got these from Stacy at Recycloves on Instagram. And then here is a vintage recipe card. I love this paper. This is from Hobby Lobby. And then I just added this piece here to be used throughout. I love the little roosters, but it was getting too bulky. So I just wanted to add some paper here and there that you could decorate with. I know a couple journals that I've bought recently just had like scrap paper here and there, and I thought that was a great idea. And I've added sewn fabric ruffles on there. Just a quick flip. Just all kinds of vintage things. That's a canceled check. There's some more paper. Another mason jar. A cute little picture, and she's holding a pot. So I don't know if they're having a picnic or what, but I thought that was cute. So this one is full. This is a wallpaper pocket, a small one, and it's got all kinds of vintage tabs, tags, and tickets. And then here is a wallpaper journaling card, and here is one of the I think it's French from Denise's shop. And then here's some more paper. I just love this toile print, and some more of those little roosters. I just liked all those colors together on that page. So I just like the layering of that. Here's some vintage wallpaper and just a little, it's like a, what are these called? They're real thick chipboard pieces, and I thought that was pretty because this is, I think I called this one Country Kitchen. Here's some vintage papers and checks and things in here. More little pieces of paper. You know, you could put that right there. Some strawberries. But yeah, you could put that right there. That'd be really pretty. I should have done that, but you might want a different thing there, so I'll leave it. And there's a cute ruffle. I love this journal. I love how it turned out. I left the strings long, so if you wanted to, you can tie this in a bow, you can cut it, or you can add some beads at the bottom. Here is some more paper. This is just folded over. Let me show you this vintage recipe card. Is that not adorable? I love that. So I just folded that over and clipped that on. Of course, there's recipes throughout. There are like quilt pages. This is from the Antiques book, and it's just dishes. which I thought was appropriate. And I just added a fabric pocket, some more paper. Of course, you could use this as a side tuck. You know, you could just use it for decoration. There's some blue, another mason jar to write on for. Instead of using journaling cards and tags, well, I guess it is a journaling card. I just added these because I really liked them and they went well. And that's another vintage wallpaper. And just, I made a lot of side tucks and things and just added, this is another recipe page and guest check and paper, you know, just things that you could use. Back here we have more paper. This is vintage wallpaper, another one of the tags. And then some coffee dyed paper. It's got plenty of room for writing and all kinds of things to write on or to decorate with. And another ruffle. This is a glassine envelope. And then in here we have, this is a sewing, out of a sewing book. I just thought I would add that. I like to add things like that because you can use it for decorating. This vintage card, which I loved. And then this cute little label here that I purchased on Etsy from Emily. And then I just used this vintage ticket to close that. And then on this side over here, there is this little page here. And I love how it just layers up like that. And so I added another one of those vintage cards, except it was, the other one was blue and this one's red. This is a wallpaper pocket with some fabric and some different papers to decorate, a vintage playing card, and then these green stamps that can be used wherever. I just loved the way they looked with that. Whoops. And then here, more wallpaper and fabric, some paper to decorate, and a mason jar. And that is the back of that one. And then we have the rest of the pocket goes around. There is a vintage postcard and an inspirational page. Helen Steiner Rice, I think who that is. In the back here, I just made this little, what is that? Something sticking in there. This little tuck with some paper and then more wallpaper. So lots of wallpaper throughout. And so that is this one, which was Country Kitchen, I think is what this is called. So if you're interested in that, it is in my Etsy. Okay, I gotta go a little quicker. This one is so pretty. It is a soft cover, just like that one. These are all standard size 10s. I've sewn the cover, the fabric, and sewn all this pretty, I don't even know what we call that on here. It was a, I don't even remember now what it was, and I tore it up just for all the trim and stuff, so it's really pretty. There's some fluffy trim back here, and then a button with the butterfly, and as you can see, there's all kinds of pretties hanging out. So we'll just flip through it. Paper to write on, and I love this postcard. That is beautiful. That's from 1909, guys. I did not realize it was that old. That is from 1909. So pretty. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting this tripod. Let me fix it, there we go. Some pretty lace. So this is a envelope, so you've got a pocket here that you can put whatever you want in that. I think all the pages are vintage, the book pages and things. Just kind of flip them through real quick. I know I usually do more thorough flip throughs, but I really wanted to get all these done in one video. So those of you that are interested in it, you can see what it looks like. This is from the 30s. There is a tab up at the top with a button. Just added all kinds of things that could be altered, written on, pictures, you know, whatever. This is vintage paper, and I love the feel of it. I love the color, so that could be written on, or you could use it for decorating. And here, I love this ruffle. It's just so pretty. Now this fabric's not vintage. There is a letter, vintage letter, 1946, and just a journaling card there. I'll get that in there, okay. And then here I added another little pocket. I like to add a few little pockets just for some little goodies. And here is a vintage button card and some vintage tickets. And then here, this here is a time card. You can get these from Denise's shop. And I just added this rosette, which you can get from Denise's shop also. And I left the bottom open. So when I put it in this pocket here, it overlaps and you can see it. I use these for bookmarks in my journal. So that's what I put those in there for. And you can use them throughout, you know, just move it as you go through the journal to mark your place. Just some papers. Here is a fabric pocket that's this way with a vintage baby shower invitation. It actually opens up so you could write inside of all of that, which I just thought that was adorable. And here is the rest of that deed. And here's a pocket with a tag to be decorated, a guest check, and a big journaling card. I think that's it. I left the back, yep, I left the back open because I like that page. So there is that one, and we got one more. And this one is, what did I call this? This is a French something. I don't even remember what I called it now. I used a lot of French ephemera in here, and I just loved these patterns. I love the fabric. A lot of this I got from Melanie at Handmade of Stardust on Instagram. You've got to check her out. I've mentioned her before. I've bought a few of her journals. I just love this look. I used this for the pocket and then just added some of this with some buttons. I just think that's so pretty. She did that on the journal that I bought, and her buttons was over here, so I kind of mimicked that. That's where I got this idea. So thank you, Melanie. Inside here, I've just added, I don't know where I even got that now. I'm getting so much that I'm forgetting where I'm getting this stuff. I love this little girl. It's so adorable. Do you guys do that? Do you get so much supplies that then you're forgetting where you're getting it from? Because that's what's happening here. Oh, wait a minute. This is a printable. Is this Amity Bloom? Oh my gosh, it might be. See, I made this one a while back. And now, I love that. That's a vintage, like, stationery piece. Now I don't remember. I do believe, yes, this is Amity Bloom. This is Nazzie's printable. It is one of her French ephemeras. Look at this girl. I love this postcard. Oh, so cute. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, this is Nazzie's. This is a sticker, so you can stick this on. It says from the library of. I did not want to stick it on the journal. I wanted, you know, whoever bought the journal to be able to put it wherever they wanted instead of where I chose. So that's in there. Crooked. And then this is one of her printables too. It's a French letter. And I just added tabs in my frame. And then here's more of her printables. Beautiful, beautiful printables. I love her printables. And now I'm so excited because this is a French vocabulary card. I have French ephemera. I bought some French ephemera printables from Cassie at Dust to Roses. So I have more, and I'm so excited about that. But I had already done this journal before I purchased that. So I want to do more journals with the French ephemera. There's some coffee dyed paper just for writing on. Pockets are sewn in this one also. So pretty. I really wanted to focus on the blues with just hints of pink, just like the cover. There's the center. This is more coffee dyed paper, and I just paper clip this on. This is just different signs in Paris. I thought that was cute. I love those flowers on this book page, so I wasn't covering that up. Aren't those pretty? I tried to pick some pretty pages. Made a pocket out of that printable, and then just added this little card that's sewn. A lot of vintage pages in here also. And then here we have, look at those. Aren't those pretty? Now this one is a vintage card. Yeah, this is like a note card. It's really thin. I like the feeling of that. I just thought those were really pretty together. There is some vintage, like a check statement with a canceled check. And then this just goes right here. I'll go back and straighten that up. Then here's a pocket here, and just the postcard, and this little coat check, claim check thing. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Very, very pretty and floral. And then back here I used part of her printable to make a side tuck, and then just added this first day issued envelope, which I love. This is so pretty. It's got Eastern Bluebird, and then it has Rose right there, so I thought that was really, really pretty envelope. So that is that one. I love this postcard. This was in the front. This one, I can't see a date. It's probably me, because there's a stamp there, but I can't see the date. Yeah, is that not gorgeous? That goes in the front here, and then it just ties up. So these three are available in my shop if you're interested. Go check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.